Major League Baseball has handed down discipline to Cardinals first baseman Willson Contreras, suspending him for 6 games and issuing a fine after a fiery confrontation with umpire Derek Thomas. The punishment stems from Monday night's matchup against the Pirates, a tense 7-6 win for St. Louis that turned chaotic in the late innings. Contreras, unwilling to accept the ruling, has filed an appeal and will remain in the lineup until that process is complete. The incident unfolded in the 7th inning when Contreras was called out on strikes. Clearly frustrated with the decision, he exchanged looks and words with Thomas before being ejected. What followed was a flash of raw emotion rarely seen even in the most heated moments of competition. As staff attempted to steer him away from the confrontation, Contreras hurled his bat toward the field. Unfortunately, the toss struck one of his own coaches, escalating the situation further and drawing gasps from the crowd. But the eruption didn't end there. After being escorted back into the dugout, a bucket of high-chew candy suddenly sailed onto the diamond. Though unclear whether Contreras was responsible, the optics only added to the sense of disorder surrounding the outburst. MLB's response reflects the league's stance on maintaining professionalism and ensuring that emotional flare-ups do not endanger others on the field. Contreras, long known for his intensity and competitiveness, will now have to balance his fiery approach with discipline as the appeal process plays out. St. Louis, fighting to maintain momentum in the standings, can ill afford distractions, particularly from a key offensive contributor. Fans will be watching closely to see whether he channels his frustration into performance rather than confrontation. For now, Contreras remains eligible to take the field, including in Tuesday night's continuation of the series against Pittsburgh. The spotlight will follow his every at-bat and interaction, not for his bat speed or defensive skills, but for whether he can control the emotions that have already cost him a suspension. The message from MLB is clear: passion is part of the game, but crossing the line into dangerous territory carries consequences.